Can't just fill everything up at one time. They put a lot of pressure on the boards and it won't get the concrete down to the bottom properly.
We've got our boom truck set up and we're pumping concrete, so you'll expose those massive old river rocks sometimes.
Is that better for the walls?
Hell no.
Welcome to CMGT TV. My name is Ian Fung. I'm a high performance builder in the city of Vancouver. I'm going to take you on this journey to build this duplex from ground zero to net zero. Today, we're pouring concrete. Let's go. Right now you see him going around doing a first pass. So what you see Leo doing right now, he's running the pump all across the entire foundation. First pass is going to be focusing on filling up the footings. So you see down there, you got some guy cleaning up the base of the footings. Some of the material spills out. Some places are getting more concrete, so he'll put out the extra stuff in the voids. But he's running all the first pass to fill the footings up, followed by a second pass where he starts filling up the vertical walls. You can't just fill everything up at one time. They put a lot of pressure on the boards and it won't get the concrete down to the bottom properly. Hey Tom, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah.
What's happening today, Tom?
So we're pouring the foundation. We've got our boom truck set up and we're pumping concrete down into the forms. We've already got the first pass done, so the footings are all locked in. So we're just filling slowly, letting the pressure build, and then it's done.
You guys make it look so easy. The first pass, always filling in the footings first. Why?
Because that keeps the concrete from just spilling out the bottom.
Why can't we just pile up the concrete in one shot and fill the entire wall up? What happens then?
There's too much pressure and it'll unzip the wall and it'll break apart the formwork.
You said there's a second pass. What mix are we doing today?
25 MPa with 3/4 inch aggregate.
Okay.
The aggregate is larger, which has more crush strength for engineering, so it's suitable for a foundation. Flat work, you usually want a bit of a smaller aggregate so that it's easier to work with, but for foundations, you want high strength.
Well, this type of wall, given that it's only 6 feet high, how many passes do you anticipate?
Probably 3 passes, one to lock in the footings, and that'll hold the pressure from spilling out the bottom. The next one will go halfway up and get any short walls locked in, and then the last one will do the finish pass, and the finishers will go along and level the whole top and put the bolts in.
Looks like you have a lot of guys here. What are the guys doing here?
So some of them will be running the vibrator, which is to get all the air out of the concrete and get it wrapped around the rebar, suitably, because you want the rebar to be all covered so you don't have any rust or anything. You'll have guys tending to the footings, making sure any concrete that spills out of the top is taken care of and kept away to make stripping easier. And then you have guys that'll be leveling the tops, cleaning the top strip, and making it easier for themselves later to level the top.
Awesome. So
they're just maintaining kind of the upper layer.
How long do you anticipate this to take?
I think we'll be done in about 3 hours, but it's all dependent on service of our concrete trucks.
I see.
They have to show up in a timely manner, and sometimes they get busy during the city. During hot summer days in the city, they'll get stuck in traffic.
When you guys get to the very tops of the walls, you'll be putting in the anchor bolts. What spacing do you guys put them at?
Typically between 3 feet and 4 feet, depending on engineering spec. Back in the old days, we used to do it all with wheelbarrows, and they'd lay planks. So you'd wheel along the tops of 10-foot walls with wheelbarrows and dump it in, bringing it bit by bit. And you can see on old foundations of Vancouver houses, giant aggregate that would never fit through a boom pump because they could use larger stones back then when they were wheeling.
Is that right?
So you'll expose those massive old river rocks sometimes.
Is that a better Is that better for the walls?
Hell no.
Well, I'd hate to be carrying about what? It's 1,000 wheelbarrows here.
Yeah, me too.
It's a pretty heavy load.
I've only heard stories of those days, but I don't think I'm in a hurry to relive them.
All right, it looks like it's gonna get hot today. You guys prepared?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is Tom from Lionheart Concrete. Tom, how can builders get a hold of you guys?
You can reach us through our Instagram or by the phone, 778-881-4130.
All right, thanks, Tom. And Tom is the guy that we use for all of our jobs. His brother Leo is on site there. He's on the liner there. And yeah, they do the best work. They do really, really good work. So if you guys want skate park quality kind of concrete, these are the guys.
Okay, thanks, Ian.
All right, we're gonna let these guys do their thing. It's gonna take a few hours to fill up all the concrete, get a nice trowel finish. You're gonna be setting out their anchor bolts. So by noontime, they should be done. But tomorrow, we're gonna start removing the form boards and see exactly what the concrete looks like. So stay tuned. All right, now that the concrete pour is completed, it's time to strip off the forms. This starts first with snapping the quick strip ties, removing the holding bars, then peeling off the form boards. And lastly, the footings get stripped. So notice how easily the boards come off the wall, and that's credit to the form boards being soaked in the release oil ahead of time. And notice how the form boards get piled up nicely within the foundation center, so that makes it easier when the truck comes to pick it up with a crane. All right, so here you see the guy patching up all the holes where the quick strip ties were removed. There's a tar compound where he smears into the holes and divots where the quick strip ties were, and that seals up from any water penetration. And here, the guy is measuring out the distances from the window openings and where the sidewalks will be in the future. This is the extent of where the membrane would be installed. We want to make sure that we don't extend the membrane too high where it becomes too visible later on. All right, there you have it, a completed foundation. What's up next? The waterproofing and drain tile work. Stay tuned.